In the vast theatre of our planet, few events have captured the imagination like Krakatoa. Its name echoes through history, a symbol of the immense forces beneath our feet. But Krakatoa's story is more than a distant catastrophe. It's a tale of destruction, creation, and a legacy that still shapes our world. I'm Arvind Dallara. Today we'll uncover 10 mind-blowing facts about this legendary volcano, from its cataclysmic eruption to its global impact. Join me as we delve into the heart of this geological marvel, where the wonders extend far beyond the initial explosion. Let's begin. On August 27, 1883, the Earth itself screamed. Krakatoa's final explosion was one of the loudest sounds in recorded history, a shockwave that brutalized the air and ruptured eardrums 40 kilometers away. The sound didn't just fade, it traveled across oceans and continents. In Perth, Australia, and Rodrigues Island, thousands of kilometers away, people heard what they thought was distant artillery, unaware they were listening to the death of an island. The barometric pressure wave circled the planet at least 7 times, tracked by instruments worldwide. This was more than an eruption. It was a planetary announcement of violent change. The world was shaken, not just by force, but by a sound that united distant shores in awe and fear. Krakatoa's roar was a message from the Earth's core, echoing across the globe. It was a physical event that left a permanent mark on human history. The world had never heard anything like it, and likely never will again. Krakatoa's eruption didn't just devastate its island, it changed the world's atmosphere. A colossal ash column soared 80 kilometers high, spreading a veil of ash and sulfur dioxide around the globe. This haze reflected sunlight, dropping global temperatures by over 1 degree Celsius and triggering a volcanic winter. For years, sunsets burned with supernatural reds and oranges, so vivid that fire brigades in cities like London and New York were called out, thinking the sky was ablaze. These sunsets were a daily reminder of the distant disaster, a beautiful scar on the sky. Scientists linked the phenomenon to volcanic dust, marking a breakthrough in understanding Earth's interconnected systems. Weather patterns shifted, monsoons faltered, and agriculture suffered worldwide. Krakatoa proved that a single eruption could chill the planet and paint the skies of every continent. The Earth's balance had been shaken, and the world would never look the same. The eruption's reach was as beautiful as it was destructive. The most immediate devastation from Krakatoa was not just ash or sound, but water. As the volcano collapsed, it triggered tsunamis over 40 meters high, mountains of water that obliterated coastal towns in Java and Sumatra. Entire villages vanished, forests and buildings swept away, and the Dutch settlement of Angers was erased. Over 36,000 lives were lost, most of the tsunamis, and 165 villages were annihilated. The waves were so powerful they carried a warship nearly 3 kilometers inland, leaving it stranded in a forest. Tsunami energy radiated across oceans, with ripples detected as far as the English Channel. The sea, usually a source of life, became an agent of utter destruction. The memory of these waves is a permanent scar on the region's history. Krakatoa's collapse showed how volcanic fury can unleash the ocean's wrath. The legacy of the great waves endures in the collective memory of the region. After the 1883 eruption, Krakatoa seemed gone. Its peak obliterated, its caldera submerged. For decades, the world moved on, but beneath the waves, volcanic forces quietly rebuilt. In 1927, steam and debris broke the surface. By 1930, a new volcanic cone emerged, Anak Krakatau, the child of Krakatoa. This island grew steadily, surviving the ocean's assault and erupting frequently. Anak Krakatau became a living laboratory, showing how life colonizes new land, from hardy grasses to birds and reptiles. It's a restless, growing reminder that destruction and creation are inseparable in Earth's story. The volcano's rebirth is a testament to nature's resilience. Anak Krakatau continues to grow, erupt, and reshape itself. The story of Krakatoa didn't end in 1883, it began a new chapter. Even in utter destruction, the forces of creation persist. The cycle of death and rebirth continues in the Sunda Strait. Krakatoa's ash didn't just cool the planet, it traveled the globe. 20 cubic kilometers of rock and dust were blasted skyward. The finest particles circled the Earth for years. Scientists found this volcanic dust on rooftops in Paris and New York, a tangible link to a disaster half a world away. The ash's journey revealed the true connectivity of our atmosphere. It helped scientists map jet streams and understand global wind patterns for the first time. Krakatoa seeded the sky with a tracer, turning the world into a laboratory. Even the dust was a testament to the eruption's global reach. Krakatoa's impact wasn't just physical, it inspired art and imagination. The eruption's fiery sunsets may have inspired Edvard Munch's iconic painting, The Scream, capturing the terror and beauty of the skies. In literature, Krakatoa became the setting for adventure and wonder, as in the Newbery-winning novel The 21 Balloons. The event appeared in countless illustrations, poems and stories, symbolizing humanity's struggle against nature's power. Krakatoa became a cultural touchstone, a symbol of awe, fear and survival. Its echoes live on in galleries, libraries and our collective imagination. The volcano's story is as much about human creativity as it is about geology. Krakatoa's story isn't over. Its child, Anak Krakatau, is alive and dangerous. Since the 1920s, it's grown taller each year, erupting frequently and posing a constant threat. Scientists monitor it closely, fearing another catastrophic collapse. In 2018, part of Anak Krakatau's cone collapsed, triggering a deadly tsunami that killed over 400 people. The cycle of eruption and destruction continues, a reminder of the region's vulnerability. Anak Krakatau is both a wonder and a warning, a living laboratory and a ticking clock. The legacy of Krakatoa is ongoing, written in fire and water. Its future chapters remain unwritten, but the danger is ever present. Krakatoa's eruption didn't just reshape land, it transformed the sea. The collapse created a massive underwater caldera, altering ocean currents and the very geography of the Sunda Strait. Old channels vanished, new shoals appeared, and pumice rafts drifted for months, disrupting shipping and carrying life across the ocean. The eruption forced marine life to adapt to a new reality, changing nutrient flows and ecosystems. Krakatoa's impact was as profound underwater as it was on land. The disaster churned the foundations of the local ocean world. The sea itself became a testament to the volcano's power. Krakatoa's legacy is written in the currents and life of the strait. Even Krakatoa's name tells a story. Known locally as Krakatau, the Krakatoa spelling is a Western adaptation popularized by British newspapers after the eruption. This linguistic twist reflects how global events are filtered through language and media. The dual names symbolize the meeting of local reality and global attention in 1883. Whether you say Krakatoa or Krakatau, the story is the same, one of immense power and global impact. The name itself is a legacy of the world's first truly global disaster. It reminds us how information like ash travels and transforms. Krakatoa's eruption was one of the first global news stories. Thanks to the submarine telegraph, news of the disaster reached London, Paris, and New York within hours. Newspapers printed extra editions, and the world followed the unfolding catastrophe in near real time. For the first time, people everywhere shared a simultaneous awareness of a distant event. Krakatoa marked a turning point in global communication, a wave of information mirroring the physical shockwave. The eruption united the world in awe and horror, ushering in the age of global news. Its legacy is not just geological, but technological and cultural. Our journey into Krakatoa's story ends here, but its echo endures. From global sunsets to tsunamis, from art to science, Krakatoa's legacy is woven into our world. It's a powerful reminder of nature's scale and our planet's constant change. Thank you for joining me. What surprised you most about Krakatoa? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe for more journeys into history and science. Until next time, stay curious.